you might not be given a position even though you meet some of these requirements. And also know that you are not guaranteed a position. Because what's up guys, how are you guys doing today? It's your girl Lovely Jane. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are having a good weekend and a good day. Well, today's video I am going to be talking about how to get into Texas Tech School of Nursing. Before then, if you're new to my channel, thank you very much for coming and stopping by. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and join the family. If you are a returning subscriber, well, thank you so much for coming back, and thank you so much for your love and your support. You guys are so awesome from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I will be talking today about how to get into Texas Tech, the things you need. Guys, because of time, I will not talk about everything, but I promise you I will give you the most important information and give you contact information, so that way you guys can have, you know, support and help throughout your process. And so without further ado, let's dive into this video. Nursing school is an accelerated program. It is a 4-semester program. So if you're starting in the spring, you have the spring, summer, the fall, and the spring again. If you're starting in the fall, you have the 4th semester, the spring, the summer, and the fall. Texas Tech does not allow you to apply in the summer semester, so you have to apply just only the spring and the fall. It is a fast program. It is very, very competitive. The good thing about Texas Tech is that there is no re-ranking, unlike other schools I know, where if you were in the program, they want to re-rank you again, and that can be a pain in the ass sometimes. So the good thing about this is that the school is that we don't do that. For the cost of this program, I cannot really say how much it is, because it depends on you as an individual and how much help you need in terms of your finances. Now, for admission into Texas Tech School of Nursing, one thing to keep in mind is that admission into Texas Tech School of Nursing is an individual process. What that means is that it depends on, they admit you based on your individual strength, based on you. It's just about you. So if they see that you're competent enough, you have great potential, you have they see you as somebody that will, you know, bring dignity, or I don't know, whatever. They see you someone with good potentials, yeah, you are likely to get admitted. And also, not just potential, I mean, they want to see that you have good grades, of course. They want to see that you have good GPA, of course. They want to see that you have all the stuff, not just school, in your life. Just know that you might not be given a position even though you meet some of these requirements. And also know that you are not guaranteed a position, because there's a lot of students, like I say, trying to apply at the same time, and they always go for like the top. Just keep praying and keep trying. Like, it took me 2 tries to get into the school. It might take you more, it might take you 1 try, just it depends. Also, keep in mind that if you do not meet the admission requirements, which I will be giving you in a few moments, your admission will not be looked at, or they will not even like talk to you. They're just gonna ignore you, or they might be nice enough to send you an email saying your admission got denied, or you didn't get in because, I mean, so and so class were not taken, or these were not done. So to be on the good side, just make sure you meet your admission requirements before you apply, and even after you apply, for those of you that want to apply before, you know, you're done with your classes. So at Texas Tech, there's some classes that are accepted. If you take a class that has a grade letter of A, B, C, those are accepted. But if you go to a school, or if you go to a college where they don't offer a letter grade of A, B, or C, or they don't accept such classes, like classes with P or a C or credit, where they just say credit, they don't accept that. So just keep that in mind when you're taking your classes as to what they want. So to get into Texas Tech School of Nursing, a GPA of 3.0 is required. In your curriculum classes, in those classes that include both your sciences and like your art class, or your political science, your government class, any of those classes, that GPA require you to have those kind of classes require you to have a GPA of 3.0. Now when it goes down to your sciences, your biology, your chemistry, your microbiology, your pathophysiology, and there's one more. those classes need to equal a 2.75 for you to be able to compete or apply. So Texas Tech is very cool. Yeah, they're very cool. So they have this thing where they let you apply with a credit of 45 out of a 60 credits. But keep in mind, out of those 45 credits that you have to have, that you need to have, you have to have 4 out of your 5 sciences, and out of those 4, your pathophysiology should be completed or included. If you have all 4 and pathophysiology is missing, you might not get accepted. This happened to me when I was applying the first time. I did not complete all my sciences, but I had more than 45 credits and my application was denied, although I failed my Hesi too. So all of those stuff made my application denied the first time. But the second time, after getting the information, the right information, of course, I tried again and my application went through this time. Another thing is, even though you can apply with a 45 credits, the remaining credits, they want to see that you are currently taking those classes when you apply, and they want to see it with a proof as well. They're going to ask for your transcript, and they want to see that in your transcript you are taking those classes. If you're not taking those classes, you might not be accepted, or they might push your acceptance into another semester. Also, they want to see that you're maintaining a GPA of 3.0 when you apply, during the whole process, and even after the application. So that can be tricky sometimes, because some people might feel like, well, since I already got accepted, I can just play with these remaining classes. No, honey, you cannot. You need to maintain a GPA of 3.0 even after you apply, and even after you've been given an admission, because if your GPA drops, your admission will be terminated. So you don't want that to happen to you. That can be very, very painful. Another requirement is that from 2022, this does not apply to people applying for the semester, for the fall semester. Yeah, does not apply to you if you're applying for the fall semester. But if you'll be applying for the spring semester of 2022, you need to note that it's going to be required that you complete a Cna certification. For those of you that don't know, Cna certification means certified nursing assistant, and they want to see that you complete this certification and that you have a work experience as well. You not just take these classes, guys, and not work, because they will not take it. And I think I will understand why they want to do this, because this program is very, very fast, and it is so much information in a very short period of time, and so they don't want to go back and teaching you like the basics on like how to turn patient and all of those little things. They expect you to know these things, so that when you come into the program, they're gonna teach you like the advanced stuff, like how to change a Foley, how to give tube feeding, how to give IV medications or IM medications or subcutaneous medications, and those kind of things that you learn in your first, semester. They want to make sure that they go straight to those things rather than teaching you how to work a patient and all of those stuff. So I think that is why they require that. Okay, so at this point now you have your good GPA, right? You have your good transcript. You already have all the classes you need. You're ready to apply. Well, you're gonna go put in all this transcript through nursingcast.org, and don't worry about this. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the numbers below of these advisors. They're gonna walk you through the step. But nursing.org is where you're supposed to go and put in all your transcript. You send your transcript to them, and they send it to your school, and so like that. And I think you send your last transcript to the school. It sounds very, very long. It sounds very, very complicated, but it's gonna get easier, I promise you. Just when you talk to somebody that is into this, they're gonna explain to you more and give you like better directions on how to get those things done. So after you're finished talking to your advisor and they've spoken to you on how to send your transcript to Nursing Cast, you are gonna create a portal. When you want to apply to the school, you're going to create a portal, and in this portal is a way for the school to have your information, and also a way for you to monitor your application. And in that same portal, they're going to let you know if you got accepted. In that same portal, they're going to let you know what you're missing. In my case, they required me to put in my important legal information as well as an essay. So when I applied, I had to write an essay. Although some students in my cohort right now said they weren't asked to write an essay, and I think that's because I applied twice. Maybe they took that out, I don't know. But just guys, make yourself flexible and start a plan for that, just in case they want you to write an essay. Because in my case, I did. Some people said they didn't. And another thing also is, in that same portal, you're going to be required to put in your Hesi score. So guys, Hesi is an exam that is required by Texas Tech to get admission into the program. Some schools require you to take the T's. So if you're watching this video just because you want to just know what you need to get into nursing school, or not, you know, primarily because you want to get into Texas Tech, that's fine as well. But just make sure you check with your school and see what they want. Please don't study for the T's when you have to study for the Hesi, because these are two different exams and these are two different study patterns. So make sure you check well which the school you're trying to go to and see what they require. My case, Texas Tech required me to take the T's. Sorry, Texas Tech required me to take the Hesi, and that was what I took. Now for the Hesi, Texas Tech requires you to have an 80% overall. What that means is all the classes have to equal 80%. Now the T's, sorry, why am I saying T's? The Hesi is divided into 8 subjects. We have the chemistry, biology, the physics, and we have the AMP 1 and 2. I mean, it's together. Now this is a science part of it. We also have the math part of it. We have the English part of it, but the English is divided into 3 sections. It's divided into grammar, reading, and vocabulary. So in the all English section and the math section, you need to have a 75% at least. Why in the science part of it, you need to have an 80%, guys. 80, not 75. But when you put all those grades together, your grade needs to total 80%, which I think you guys will do fine, because next week or so I'll be making a video on how to study for the Hesi, so don't worry about it. You do great. I took the Hesi twice. I failed the first time. That's because I did some things wrong, which I will be letting you guys know, so you don't make the same mistake that I did, and that way you guys can do better in your first try. So Texas Tech do not require you to take physics, but some schools require you to take all 8 subjects. Some schools require you to take just 5 out of 8. Some schools require you to take just 4 out of 8. Some just require you to take just the sciences. So just like, that's why I say, if you're not going to Texas Tech, make sure you check with your school or whichever school you're going to, so that way you know what to study for. So at this point, you already put in your essay scores, you already put in your essay, you already put in all your information, and the only thing you're waiting for is just to get your acceptance letter. And at this point, I think you should be feeling like a badass, because you already like went through those steps. You've come a long way. You have come a long way, baby. And at this point, just be very proud of yourself and give yourself a tap at your back, because you did it. Another thing I forgot to mention earlier is that you will be asked to come for an interview, and I think this is just shortly after you apply. But honestly, do not freak out for that. That is not a problem at all. I have a lot of people that ask me questions about the interview, and they think it's like this very big thing. No, the interview, yes, plays a factor in your acceptance, but at the same time, it's just more of them having a personal relationship with you and saying who they want to bring into their school. And in the interview, they just want you to talk about your potentials, or they're not gonna ask you questions like rocket science questions, okay? They're gonna ask you questions more about yourself. And like, guys, everybody likes to talk about themselves, so I don't think you should have a problem with talking about yourself. And honestly, in my case, when I did my interview, It was more of me asking. I was just asking questions. I was doing the questioning, not them. So like I said, just be your boss and own your game, and that's it. Like, you're gonna do fine. Okay guys, I think I have given you guys the most important information. I believe so, I hope so. But like I said earlier, I will be leaving the links below for you guys so you can click on the website, and I'll be leaving a link where you can apply directly to the website. And also I'll be leaving some contact information. I'll be leaving information for transcript evaluators and business services, so that way you can ask them about finances. I'll be leaving the link for advisors, so I'll be leaving their numbers, their email address, as well as your phone number, so that way you guys can have all the support you need. And I think you guys will do really great, and I am very excited for you guys, because I know I will see you guys around. And if you see me around, just say hi. Okay, another thing guys is make sure that when you are in this whole application process, you're talking to an advisor. It is very important to talk to an advisor, and because you're gonna need a lot of help, and you want to get all the help that you can. And like I said, I'll be leaving their numbers. Just talk to them, feel free, and they're very nice people. They're gonna help you through this process. This is it guys. I hope I have given you guys enough information about this school and about what you need to get in. If you guys have any question, please do not hesitate to hit me up, and I will reply your messages. Okay, I will leave my Instagram below. You can go ahead and follow me as well. It's not gonna hurt, is it? No. So follow me and just text me, let me know, hey, I'm from your YouTube channel, I just want to ask questions about Texas Tech or whatever, and trust me, I'll be very happy to assist you guys. Okay, this was a journey I went through. It was very, very devastating for me, because when I was going through this journey, I did not get enough help, and I know what it feels like, trust me, and I don't want you guys to go through that. So just let me know, and I'll help you as much as I can. But this is it for this video guys. Thank you so much for spending this long time to listen to me. If you made it this far, congratulations, and thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys for your love and your support and everything you guys do for this channel. Thank you so much. I know guys, I am not very consistent with my posting, but I hope that you guys understand my situation. I am in the program where it's so much busy, and I don't have time for anything, and so like my posting will not be consistent, but I'm gonna try my best to give you guys as much information as I can with the short period of time that I have. Okay, but guys, thank you. This is it, and have a wonderful day. Bye guys.